Hello and welcome back. This is Captain of Industries and I'm B-Ball Joe. This game just entered their first Kickstarter phase. It's in pre-alpha release, but it's already pretty awesome. I did a couple things while you were gone and we're starting mining. So I didn't try to move along. I just didn't hit recording when I needed it. So here we are. We now have a vehicle depot and we have this little excavator that actually does something, and the excavator is out here. Two of them. Once the truck is coming back, I can actually show you what they do. We also have some excavators over here that don't want to pick up any coal right now because we don't need it. So that didn't work right. But you're dropping, what are you dropping off? You're dropping off coal? There's an excavator. You're not doing anything. There he is. So you're scooping up some iron and you just assigned it to them, and yeah, that iron is then brought straight to our smelter. And the smelter over here does exactly what you would think it would do, but our scrap metal is almost out, so, well, we have to find different resources. I also added a couple fields here. They are same as the other ones, but we are starting to get more people because we have a beacon over here. And the beacon means, well, more people come in more soon or faster, and that in turn means we need more food. Our food supply right now is only 21 months. When you start out, it's 40, so I don't like that number at all. Over here, our vehicle depot, you can actually build these guys, and it looks like we are short on iron just a little bit. And we are also pretty short on construction materials, and that means all of this has to do a lot more. Plus this guy. We actually need, well, we need everything. We need this guy to actually take care of research, because the second time that I played this game, I died because I got to this point, and then all my vehicles and all my factories and everything started breaking down. That's not good. That's just not good. Why are you not doing what I need you to do? Did you, oh, I see. I see what the problem is. So I assigned this thinking I did it right, but I really didn't, because these are all level 3s and they're below the surface, and that doesn't help. So click the right button, then go here, find the level. So that looks like it's a surface, and tell them to mine all of this. And now everything that's yellow is already reachable by the excavator, and then the truck will come over here and just say, okay, yeah, you want to put coal in there? Yeah, that's fine. No problem. Just shovel it in there, and now we have coal that we don't have to produce from wood anymore. It doesn't mean we don't need wood, so always at least have one truck assigned to wood, but we don't need 2 trucks assigned to wood anymore. So we can take that one away. It looks like settlement order just completed. But it's raining, so I think it's okay to say that we don't need that. The next thing we need is probably storage. I would like to do this one, but that won't help us unless we have, well, I'm looking at this. We need conveyor belts. But before we can get conveyor belts, we need construction done. And these kind of all 3 come together. The basic diesel, we still have diesel, so I'm not that worried about that. And every time we are gaining recruits, we may get some diesel. I call them recruits, just more population. So let's stay up here. The construction 2 will mean we need more electricity, but I think I'm okay with that. So yeah, let's throw that one in there. I would like our construction materials to go up a little bit, but for right now, I think we're okay. This one is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. But I think we can do more. Let's see. I haven't used this tool. I'm assuming it's copying. All right, that's fine. The cars will actually not move if you block their path, so be aware of that. Let's see, I would like to do U2. Then I would like to put this one here-ish. Give it a smokestack. Where did I go? Where did I put it? Buildings, no, probably here. Smokestack there. I will place it, you can place it right in front of it. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do that. And then let's use another molten transporter to get everything to where we need it. Great. And now, once these are all built, which we are low on construction materials, and that is okay, I did figure out, well, figure out is a big word, that this one uses 30 time units. This one uses 40. The lowest common denominator is 120, so 3 of these should fuel 4 of these. Now we have 4 of these, so we can at least build 4 of these assembly halls that are manual. I would like to use the ones that are automatic, but I think we need a little more throughput before then. So here we go. Nope, 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 none of those. General machines, general assembly, manual, yep. You will cost 20, which we don't have right now, but we should have that very soon. Yep. You will see excavators coming in. Housing is overcrowded again, but I don't want to get more people right now. It looks like our health is okay-ish. Not great, but it's not terrible either. So I think we're doing pretty okay right now. What are you bringing out here? What is this? Is that slag? Oh, yes. That's another thing that killed me. So the recipe changed. Instead of using metal scraps, we're now using iron ore, and that creates molten iron and slag. Slag is something that you can't just keep in your factories. Eventually, eventually you will stop because your production zone is full, and that is bad because then you can't do anything. Clicking too many buttons. So they brought us some diesel, cool, and some rubber. Same thing here. It feels like pretty common that new refugees will bring us this in. I think one of the things that I need to worry about is once I don't have room, I probably don't get more refugees. And once I don't get more refugees, I will have, well, I will run low on fuel. So I should do something with fuel relatively soon, but I don't know if right now is the right point for that. So we need this guy to finish. Once our research and this blast furnace finishes, we can continue. So there we go, on cue. What's your problem? You don't have materials. That's okay. You can still do both of these. I think that is all right. All I need from these guys is just to complete more. We have this assembly hall done. That is awesome. Let's do one more. It is captain of industry. That means make a real industrial area so you get more stuff done all the time. Now this will work a lot better when we put in our conveyor belts, but we are not there yet. But these all should be able to supply everything we need. You are missing coal. Why are you missing coal? Only one excavator and one truck. I think we can fix that. Put those 2 in there. And that should be good. Construction 2 is still working hard. I think this one is one of the higher tier ones, so that's not going to come through for a while. But now I can look at all of this. We are getting our construction materials in a lot faster. So I can think about a water facility. It has to go somewhere. I don't want to put it right between the fields because I don't think I can reach the input and output anymore, but out there is fine. And then we want some water production. Rainwater, yes. Excellent. Turn it this way. I'm going to say 1 is fine for now, and then a waste pipe somewhere. It just dumps it into the water. That should be good. And we can actually afford all of these, so that is awesome. The water one is already there. That's great. That one's producing. That is also great. And now the other thing that I kind of talked about earlier, placing the pipes is really, really easy. You don't really have to think about anything. There's a max length at some point where it's just like, I don't know what you want me to do anymore, so I'm just going to stop doing whatever you're doing. But overall, it works really great. So that's the first one. The second one, we can easily run over the first pipe without any issues at all. It will just jump there. You don't have to click anything. It will just build right next to the existing pipe. And I think that is worth noting. I want you to connect straight into there. And now we have regular water and wastewater. Problem solved. And that is awesome. How's our food? 26 months. This is still going down, and I don't like it. But I think we're doing better now. Now, we haven't collected any water yet, and each of these facility takes 50 pieces of water, plus this one wants to store 120. So maybe at some point I will build another one, but right now we are out of construction materials, and that is a showstopper, actually. But this is still working. What is the problem here? You have wood. So they have everything they need. They're just not keeping up with production, and that is kind of on purpose. We are producing just a little more of that. How we're doing here, a little more diesel, a little more rubber, a little more copper. All that is great. We're not producing anything right now. I think I can just do one more of each for now and then see what happens. This pile is growing. And I like that it has to be built in at a grade, because you cannot, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So this is like an actual pile, and you have to build it up. You can't just say, okay, build everything on level 5. You actually have to build up to it. I think that's awesome. I think that is great thinking by the devs. Looks like we're getting something in there. Yeah, the first truck is done and is already moving. That is good. Maintenance facility, are you? Yeah, you're doing stuff. That's awesome. I may want to consider adding another one. So looking up here, it looks like our population is pretty high. That's okay. Food, we're doing okay now. I like that number better. We don't have that many workers available, which also tells me I should probably build more housing. And it looks like I can't. Huh. Well, I didn't get to this part yet, but now I did. Now I know what's going on, and you could say, well, just tear down this field and then you're good. But this only solves the next 2 expansions, and then I'm in the way again. I really need to go out this way for more expanding. I actually don't mind that it makes you make decisions a little more purposeful. I don't know how I feel about this. How much are you actually getting back? Probably a lot. I didn't want to take down all of these pipes, but I will because he asked me nicely. I think this one I could push out a little more if I wanted to. So let's see. Let's fix that. I clearly broke it, so let's fix it now. First, let's give me some more housing out here. Just take the pipe away. I do like the animations. I think this is well thought out. You actually have to do something with it, and then you can recycle your materials. That is great. Then the water facility has to touch the city. I think that's fair. Putting it in here feels a little funky because I don't know where I would run the pipes. That would run all over the place, so that's not very helpful. I do think I can maybe, either I can fit it in here, or I will move the farm that's over here. But it looks like I'm just allowed to fit it. Maybe not. Let's see, I can go down. Nope, I can't. Farm, sorry, I need you to go. I need to build something here. You're in the way. You're not helpful. And then we will just replace it because that's important. And look at this, construction materials. We are doing awesome now. That's what I like to see. Pipes, 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 pipes. So we're getting to the point now, and you can probably tell that I haven't gotten to before. Look at how easy it is to place these pipes. This is awesome. I love it. Yeah. Okay, farm. Place another farm. At the correct angle. With a little bit of space in between there, that should be fine. I would think trucks cannot go through this area. That may not be ideal, but I will worry about that later. They shouldn't have to get to this facility a lot unless they bring water out to the fields. And that is fair, that can happen. But later on we can research a farm that doesn't need this. And that should make our life a lot easier. Nope, don't do it twice in a row. There you go. Population, construction 2 is done. Sweet. I want conveyor belts next. Yes. That's important, just because I want to. Now, this excavator right now only goes down the path that I assigned earlier, and that is fine. But we have another excavator just sitting around, and I think it's fine to just have them come in there. We have more trucks available that can do more things here, so let's do that. And then we can build more. I love it. Molting metal caster. It's not in here. Let's look at the time. Yeah. So I will get a little more research done, and then we can start doing a bigger industrial setup that hopefully doesn't block the city expansion too much. So I should probably just plan on leaving all that open. Look at all this open space over here. That should be just fine. Maybe even here. Yeah, we're gonna do something next time. I hope to see you again. Again, support the Kickstarter if you like this kind of thing. It actually looks pretty cool, and we are just scratching the surface. Also, if you like this kind of stuff, one, let me know if you want more of this particular game. And two, maybe subscribe to the channel. I'll see you again next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.